Monday Night Football. I'm not going to call it a marquee matchup because Carolina's not a marquee matchup kind of team. But Carolina, the Panthers, traveling to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. Let's break it down. Teddy covers from WagerTalk.com with a big game breakdown Monday Night Football style. And looking right now at my Odds Logic live odds screen, San Fran -7 total, 49.5. I'm in play for this one for the clients. On the total for this ballgame, I'm going to give you my opinion here on the side for Monday Night Football. And we've seen 49ers money that's pretty steady throughout the course of the week. There are even a couple of 7.5s that have popped up throughout the course of the week. And some influential books, the Westgate Superbook, for example, had a 7.5 on this ballgame. So we've seen a fair bit of sharp money on San Fran despite the bevy of defensive injuries. Why? Because nobody trusts Carolina. Certainly the sharp money doesn't trust Carolina, and I agree with that assessment. You have Bryce Young coming off what might have been the best game of his career last week against Atlanta, where Young hit every pass, he made play after play, and I don't trust him in the slightest to do the same thing again this week, even under the lights on Monday Night Football. Now, Dave Canales is one of these coaches who he's been able to give his team, he might be a young Pete Carroll, in the sense of when things are going south, Canales is able to steer the ship appropriately to give his team his appropriate level of confidence. He's positive. He's relentlessly positive. And I think that's been good for the Panthers this season. But for a Monday Night Football matchup in San Francisco, I don't think it's going to be easy. And it's definitely worth noting, when Carolina's lost, they've gotten destroyed. They got destroyed by New England, 42-13. They got destroyed by Buffalo, 40-9. The loss to the Saints, they managed only a touchdown in that ballgame. Lost to New Orleans by double digits. They were favored in that contest. So Carolina has found a way to win a bunch of close games. All right. Each of the last 5 wins have come by a touchdown or less. 4 of those 5 coming by a field goal or less. So they've been capable of stealing games at the end, finding ways to beat teams. But who have they beaten? Atlanta, slumping Atlanta. The Jets, slumping Jets. They got Dallas by a field goal in a crazy game. Miami when they were at their worst. Atlanta again. And the signature win against Green Bay, who hasn't covered a point spread in a month. So, and a game that they kind of stole against the Packers. They stole that game. Green Bay didn't take it. So Carolina took it, which they're capable of doing. It's a better Panthers team this year than the one we saw last year or the year before. But it is not a team. And again, they're sitting right now 6-5. People think they're good. I don't think Carolina's very good. And the markets don't think Carolina's very good. That's why they're touchdown underdogs in San Francisco. Before I talk about the 49ers, I do want to let you know about what's going on right now at WagerTalk.com. Like I said, I'm in play on the total for this ballgame. Visit my homepage, www.buzz.com/TC, to get on board. And if you like this type of content, I'm going to ask you guys a simple favor. Hit the like button. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Comment below. Tell us what you think about the Monday Night Football game or anything else that's on your mind when it comes to sports and sports betting. And, of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Wager Talk YouTube channel. We've got close to 250,000 of you who've subscribed to the channel. I remember when there was 0. All right. Now we got close to 250,000. First, thank you. Second, if you haven't done so, do it now. Get instant alerts every time these videos go live. We're putting out a ton of free content, good free content every single day. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Visit my homepage, and thank you. All right. We talk about the 49er piece of the equation right now. And I swear, I saw the same thing with Tom Brady. All right. It took, I think, his 3rd Super Bowl ring when people stopped talking about Tom Brady being a 6th-round pick. People are very concerned about where Brock Purdy was drafted 5 years ago. Brock Purdy's better than Mac Jones. Brock Purdy is a good NFL starting quarterback, maybe an elite NFL starting quarterback. He's taken San Fran to the promised land already, and he's capable of doing it again. And this 49ers offense is capable. Certainly, we saw them hang 41 on Arizona last week. And no, it's not going to be as easy against Carolina the Panthers don't have as much quit as the Cardinals do in them right now. But I do believe in Purdy and San Fran. For all the injuries they've had, the weapons are there. So we'll look at the 49ers minus the points on Monday Night Football. I'm not expecting Carolina to give this team a down-to-the-wire battle. If I'm playing the side, I'm laying the points. Niners or pass. Thank you so much for watching WagerTalk TV. Again, appreciate those comments, likes, and follows very, very much. Appreciate checking out my homepage at WagerTalk.com, WT.buzz/TC. And best of luck with all your bets. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and beyond. Appreciate it very much. Cheers.